The woman had been trapped at sea for 3 days and 3 nights. Just when she was about to lose all hope, she suddenly spotted an abandoned island, so she used the very last bit of strength in her body, and desperately paddled with the oar. But just then a shadow suddenly swam beneath the water. The woman turned her head to look, but only saw a fishtail. As that mysterious creature launched another hit, the inflatable boat shook violently. Right when the woman was confused, a massive shark suddenly appeared, then bit down hard on the inflatable boat. The woman instantly panicked, because the inflatable boat was now leaking air fast. In the critical moment, she grabbed the oar and started paddling hard, and at that moment there was no wind on the calm sea surface either. The woman could only move slowly with her remaining strength, seeing herself getting closer and closer to the island. But suddenly the woman lost her balance and fell, and the air inside the inflatable boat was almost completely gone. But the strong will to survive made the woman refuse to give up. Now even the slightest mistake would send her into the ocean, becoming shark food. The woman was terrified, but could only keep paddling. Soon the woman was just a little distance away from the island, and the hungry shark wasn't about to give up the meal right in front of it. But just then the woman suddenly froze. There was actually a sign on the island that said trespassers would be prosecuted. But seeing the 3 sharks chasing behind, the woman directly threw the paddle in her hand with force, hoping to block the sharks' advance. Right after that she jumped straight into the sea, and the sharks that charged forward directly tore the inflatable raft to shreds. Seeing how fierce the sharks were, the woman quickly swam toward the raft by the island, but her position was quickly locked on by the sharks. Luckily the woman climbed onto the raft just in time. At that moment, the woman could finally breathe a little. However, she didn't have time to feel happy. A wave of weakness came from her body, due to the long lack of water and food. The woman was already extremely weak at this point, so she quickly opened the supply box nearby. Fortunately there was some water and food inside. The woman quickly grabbed the water inside, and started chugging it down. In an instant her body felt some relief, but in order to stay alive, she had to control how often she drank water, because that was the only way to stay alive longer. After drinking the water, the woman was surprised to find there was actually a walkie-talkie in the supply box, so she quickly tried to call for help, but the woman didn't get any response. With no other choice, she could only stay where she was and wait for rescue. But just then the woman suddenly noticed there was a human figure on the sea behind her.